Okay, here is our here is our first example of truth table construction with three simple statements. Okay, we got P, Q, R. Okay, that means instead of having 4 possible cases, we're gonna need 8. Okay, alright, I already created the columns here. Okay, if you look carefully, I need P, Q, R. So the basic P, Q, R column. Okay, I got negation of Q, not Q. I need the first half. Okay, the only one in parentheses, and finally our answer column. Okay, alright, so let's begin. Okay, so this is just an expansion of what we did before. Remember before, for 4 cases we started out with 2t, 2f. Here we have 8, so we're going to divide 8 into 2 halves, which of course is going to be 4 and 4. So P is going to get 4 T's and 4 F's. Okay, Q, now is going to divide each of this by half again and go T, T, F, F, and one more T, T, F, F. And you probably guessed it, R is going to just alternate TF, 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 TF. Okay. Again, these 8 are the only possible so-called combinations of T's and F's. There is no more. Alright. Okay, then let's continue. Not Q is a negation of Q. Alright, so it's going to be F, F, T, T, F, F, T, T. Okay, I just reversed what I had under Q. Okay, alright, here things are getting a little bit messy, so I'm going to label the columns. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. Okay, so here on my 5th column, it's going to be column 1, because that's where P is at, conjunction with column 4. Alright. Okay, so let's go. Applying the rule for conjunction, which says you need 2 T's to get T. Anything else is false. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for where I got that 2 T's. Okay, so looking at column 1 and column 4. Nope, it's TF. Second case, TF. Third case, I got 2 T's, so that's going to give me the T. So as the 4th case. Okay, and if you look carefully under column 1, the remaining 4 cases starts all with F, which means it's going to be automatically F. So I don't really need to look at any further. So these 2 are the only ones that's going to give me T for this column, and the rest are all going to be F's. Okay, finally, this is my answer column. Okay, it's kind of getting a little small. Let me call this column 5. I'm going to look at column 5 or column 3. Column 3 because R is at column 3. Applying the rule for disjunction. Okay, for disjunction, it's all T except one case, which is the case where you have 2 F's. So look at column 5 and column 3, and what you can do is just look for where do you have 2 F's. It happens second case. Where else? It happens on the 6th case. This is where I have 2 F's. And 8th. Okay, the reason why I picked those 3 F's is because that's where I have on the column 3 and column 5, that's where I have 2 F's. All the others, I got at least 1 T. There's 1 T here, there's 1 T here, there's 1 T here, and so on. It doesn't matter which column got the T. As long as I got 1 T, this column is going to produce T. Alright, so that should be our final answer right here. Okay, again, this is the so-called 3 simple statement case, and usually the work is much longer than the two simple statement case. All right, that's it.